Hi, and welcome to another Git Basics tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about Git Stash. So let's see. Oops. So let's say we're working. Let's check this out. Git checkout. Hello. All right, so we're over here. We're working on stuff. Hi. And I've realized, okay, so this code is not in a state that I want it to, that I'm ready to commit it in, but I've suddenly realized, oh, I have an idea for what to do on my other branch, my master branch. I'd like to just head right over there and take a look and modify things, but I know that I can't just keep these working changes around. So what I'm going to do is git stash. And here we go. So now you can see my little $sign means I have some stash changes, and the changes have disappeared from my working directory. Now I'm free to go over here, git checkout master, do whatever I want. Hey there. You know, whatever you want to do. And then when I'm ready, I can just do a git stash apply. Well, actually, there's a few different things we can do. Say I'm done making changes over here. I can git checkout. What was it? Hello. And right. Okay. So now I'm ready to go back to what I was doing. I can do git stash. Let's look at pop. This is usually the one you want. And now, so this is pretty intuitive. It takes the stash. There was a stash, and it converts it into changes. The changes are there. The stash is gone. All right. Now I can, but there are some other options as well. It's stash, boom. Right. All right. There's also git stash apply. Git stash apply will apply the changes, but keep the stash. We can go git stash list. See, there's one stash, and it's still there. It's and so we can apply it twice. I'm not sure what that'll do. Let's try this. Let's go to git checkout master. Oh, right. So this is part of why stashing is useful, is because you can't check out a different branch unless your working tree is clean. So stash will clean it for you. So we can stash again. So now we have kind of two. Sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time. Now we kind of have two copies of the same stash. But look, so we know they're the same thing. We can just drop one. Stash drop. We'll do one. There we go. So we dropped one of the stashes. Drop does not apply it. So you can kind of think of git pop as git stash apply, followed by git stash drop. But we can okay, so I say, hey there, do this, and then git stash that as well. So now I have two different changes. And I can apply either one. So let's see, git stash apply. And now despite, let's do a pop. Despite the name pop, it's not actually a stack. It will behave like a stack by default, but you can circumvent that. Normally it would pop, I believe, the 0th one, but you can tell it to pop 1, I think. Yeah. So even though the top of the stack was the hello there change, it popped number 1. And I think that's pretty much it for git stash. I might cover everything. Git stash list, apply, pop, and drop. Yep, there it is.